In the late 90s, Toyota shook the world with the first mass-produced hybrid called Toyota Prius. They were ahead of the game with electric batteries before others caught on. But when it comes to fully electric vehicles or EVs, they've been trailing behind. Other car companies like Ford, Tesla, General Motors, and Hyundai have all jumped into the EV pool with multiple models. But in 2022, Toyota finally pulled the cover off their first EV called the Toyota bZ4X, which is an electric SUV crossover. But here's the thing. Toyota just dropped some mind-blowing news that will change the game for electric vehicles. They discovered something out of this world within their solid-state battery technology. An EV with the speed of a jet at a very affordable price? Leave that to Toyota. And hey, don't leave just yet. We're just getting started. You won't believe what surprises Toyota has just for you. So keep watching. Everything we know about Toyota's 900-mile range EV. Toyota bZ4X paves the way for a new era of Toyota electric SUVs. Last year, Toyota rolled out its bZ4X electric crossover, and it didn't get the standing ovation that everyone expected. Many critics were not thrilled about its performance, handling, or range, especially compared to Toyota's usual gas and hybrid models. But even if the bZ4X might not have been a home run, it's a huge step into the electrification world for Toyota. You see, despite the bumps in the road and not so stellar sales with their bZ4X, Toyota's still on track. While other car giants are racing to ditch their ICE, internal combustion engine divisions, Toyota is taking a more measured approach. They're not just jumping on the bandwagon because they're building their own wheel by wheel. Why did I say that? Well, Toyota has a plan for electrification that stretches over the next decade. The bZ4X SUV is just the start of a roadmap that shows how Toyota will innovate its lineup, from its designs to the technology. They are crafting and shaping the future of driving, and Toyota's strategy might seem cautious, but it's also smart. And this approach might just set them up to lead the electric car race, even if they're not the first off the starting line. Toyota's Hypersonic technology. Recently, Toyota pulled back the curtain on its electrification game plan, and they're taking a page from Tesla's book to make EV manufacturing simpler and more cost-effective. This means these electric cars are easier on the wallet, bringing the EV dream closer to reality for more of us. Furthermore, Toyota is teaming up with Mitsubishi Heavy Industries' Space Systems division because they're bringing hypersonic technology, the kind usually meant for space travel and super-fast jets, to transform how electric vehicles are designed. This means you will experience an EV that slices through the air like a high-speed aircraft. This hypersonic-inspired design is all about making cars with the least air resistance possible, meaning they are way more efficient. These EVs will use less energy and go further thanks to better aerodynamics, and this design is like giving EVs superpowers to travel longer distances and help our planet by using less power. Toyota's commitment is to bring the best of electric vehicles with a whole new level of innovation, where EV design meets the science of hypersonic travel. Toyota's game changer, 900-mile EV with 10-minute charging. In the July briefing, Toyota dropped some jaw-dropping news and told us about their new electric vehicle, EV battery tech. And this new battery tech is called solid-state batteries that will change everything about EVs. Toyota automakers figured out how to simplify these batteries, and they plan to roll out a new model by 2025. And this isn't just any model, because this new tech is set to boost your cruising range by a whopping 20%. In 2023, the Lucid Motors Air Dream car was the long-range champ with an EPA estimated range of 520 miles. But Toyota's new EV is set to nearly double this, making it a dream come true for those long road trips. But Toyota is working on a high-performance version that could bump up the cruising range by 50%, and that's over 900 miles on a single charge. That's like driving from New York to Chicago. And the best part of this new Toyota EV is the charging, which will take just 10 minutes or less. Come on, if this quick charge time is not a game changer, I don't know what is. Your EV will be as fast as filling up a gas tank. Also, you'll save time and money, making Toyota's EV super accessible and convenient. Plus, you will get to enjoy more of those long drives without the charging hassle. Toyota has already been in the headlines for its plan to bring EVs with solid-state batteries to the market in the next few years. This is compared to the usual lithium-ion batteries, which also use a liquid electrolyte. Solid-state batteries have been around, but they've been tricky to scale up for mainstream EVs. Companies like Porsche and even some startups are on this, trying to figure it out. There's even a startup that's 3D printing these batteries in various shapes and sizes. According to The Guardian, Toyota hit a breakthrough in manufacturing solid-state batteries. And they're saying it's easier to produce this state battery than lithium batteries. But what are these holy grail batteries that Toyota has been making? And why are these batteries set to change the electric vehicle industry? We will get into that later. For now, let's talk about Toyota's redefining EV range, the popularized and performance version. The passion of Toyota's electrification journey is its groundbreaking battery technology, as they plan to introduce the two next-gen battery types in 2026 and 2027, called Performance and Popularized, and it will revolutionize how far EVs can go. This powerhouse performance version of Toyota's battery is similar to the one in their BZ4X SUV. This version offers 20% more driving range and costs 20% less, and its quick charging will take 20 minutes or less. Meanwhile, the popularized version promises the same range boost, but at an unbelievable 40% cost reduction and quick recharging in 30 minutes or less compared to the current BZ4X. Toyota is making sure everyone can get a piece of this advanced technology. They're planning a cruising range of over 620 miles without stopping to charge. That's driving from San Francisco to San Diego and back again on a single charge. They are making those long road trips not just doable, but super convenient. Now, the impact of these new tech batteries goes way beyond just making our lives easier. Because with much longer range batteries being available now in the market, EVs can do more than ever before. From your daily commute to cross-country adventures, these EVs are ready for anything. Also, Toyota is making sure that it will happen and pushing the pedal on electrification, aiming to break down all the barriers that have made people think twice about having electric cars. This next-generation battery tech is a giant leap into the future of driving by redefining the very essence of what EVs can do. The holy grail of EVs. Using a solid electrolyte, these solid-state batteries are safer than the lithium-ion batteries we've got in most EVs today. These batteries don't catch fire as easily, making EVs super tough and reliable. So you won't worry anymore about your battery turning into a fireball while driving. When it comes to its durability, Toyota's solid-state battery doesn't rust or degrade like the old lithium-ion ones. This means it will last over a decade, works better, and you won't have to think about replacing it as often. And that's way longer than the usual 5 to 7 years for regular lithium-ion batteries. Lastly, these batteries will bring the future of sustainable transportation to our doorsteps today. Toyota's vision is to change the EV industry by making EVs safer and more reliable. And with this new battery, they are building trust to keep customers coming back for more. However, there are still some challenges to tackle before these batteries take over. They are kind of pricey to make right now, and finding the right materials for them is tough. Toyota's engineers need to figure out how to make these batteries work well at regular temperatures. Also, making them last as long as we want is a big puzzle everyone's trying to solve. But you know Toyota is a genius automaker. Come on, they've cracked part of this puzzle: Toyota's solid-state batteries and environmental impact. Toyota's cultivation into some serious tech innovation with their new solid-state batteries is not just great news for all of us, but also for our environment. Electric vehicles, EVs, are way better for the environment because they release fewer gases that warm up our planet compared to traditional cars. Professor David Bailey at the University of Birmingham said this could be a huge turning point in the world of electric cars if Toyota can make it happen. He told The Guardian, Often there are breakthroughs at the prototype stage, but then scaling it up is difficult. If it is a genuine breakthrough, it could be a game changer. Very much the holy grail of battery vehicles. Toyota is planning to start mass producing these solid-state batteries around 2027 to 2028. However, the folks at Electrek are telling us not to get too excited just yet. They remind us that Toyota has a track record for taking longer than planned on their projects. But despite that, this dude right here said 900 miles! Wow! Looking forward to seeing it!